What's going on, guys? Boy Joe Shake 72 coming to you guys video right now. So I want to talk about Sidney Jones. Okay, he's a big question mark. Drafted him a couple of years back. Was supposed to be the first corner taken this draft and that draft, and we picked him up at the second round. We took a chance because we knew he was going to redshirt that year, and we knew that maybe better things were to come. But unfortunately, hasn't really been too damn good at all. He's been hurt a lot, and to the point where he had a hamstring injury. He was just really bad. It just got so bad where he actually, I forgot what game it was, he injured his hamstring. He went out of the game. Then he came back in on an injured hamstring. Just remember, we had 13 corner changes, early in the year last year, to the middle of the year, and it was pretty damn bad. Got beat on, just got beat, just royally just got beat. Playing nickel and playing outside. They put him as an outside guy. They were putting him as a nickel. They were putting him pretty much at nickel and outside. And he looked bad at either or. He really did. I don't know if he's himself. I don't know if he's really an outside corner in this draft, from that draft. I don't even know if he could play outside corner. I honestly don't, because I think that Avonte Max has more speed than him. I think Cre'Von LeBlanc has more speed than him. I think their coverage is a little bit better, but I really can't tell. We really can't tell right now because Sidney Jones needs a whole entire offseason. This offseason, he's healthy, training. I hope he's working hard, and this guy needs to show what he has because I'm telling you right now, this is not looking good for Sidney Jones. It's not. It's like a waste of a second-round pick right now. And he's looking pretty damn injury-prone, and that's just what it is. Thank God we found Avonte Max. We drafted him in the 4th round last year. Thank God we picked up Cre'Von LeBlanc off a practice squad of the Lions last year. And then before that, he was with the Bears. You know what I mean? So you have choices. Thank God, because if we didn't have Cre'Von LeBlanc or Avonte Maddox, you're looking at a pretty bad depth chart right now, and God forbid how much more money we would have had to spend in free agency right now. So you have options, okay? You have depth and you have options. And really, I can't say much about Sidney Jones. I really can't. It's been a headache. It really has. I really want him to do well. I was so excited when we drafted him. I was so excited, just to wait and see, slowly, take the ribbon off the present and just, finally open the gift that we've all been waiting for. And that was Sidney Jones getting on the field, being that #1 corner that we thought he could be. But as of right now, it's not looking that way. He's got this year to prove to this fan base and to the Philadelphia Eagles that he could be a starting corner in this league and he could do what he's got to do on the field and not get beaten. And you know what? Honestly, I can't even blame him for getting beat because if you're injured, you're going to get beat. You're going to get beat. You got a lower body injury, you're going to get beat regardless of what injury you do have. Corner is one of the hardest positions on a football team, one of the hardest positions. And if you're a little bit nicked up, injured, whatever the hell it is, you're going to have a hard time. And, this whole corner position last year was really bad because we were injured. Defensive line, injured. Safety, injured. We were injured pretty much the whole defense, but damn, we came together. Linebacker, injured. You can name it all. You can pretty much name this whole defense. Every position on this defense was injured. There was a lot of injuries, a lot of guys out, a lot of ACLs, Achilles injury, pectoral, shoulder injury. You had a lot of stuff going on. So you kind of want to just take a step back, breathe real quick, and kind of just look at it from a point of view of where Sidney Jones is healthy. He's got an off season, a whole off season, no rehab, no nothing. And you have there's a lot to see. There's really a lot to see with this defense. And this secondary could be pretty damn good this year, building that defensive line. The draft isn't even here yet. Could be adding more pieces, of course. So, I want Sidney Jones to do well. I don't want him to do bad. I feel bad for guys that get drafted and get injured, and I feel bad, man, because that's got to be a tough thing. That's got to mess you up internally in your mind. So there's a lot of other things we could, there's a lot of options at corner, but the depth seems good. Jalen Mills is I don't think he's going to start. He could be a depth piece. Sidney Jones, a depth piece. You have guys at cornerback. Rasul Douglas. You have guys at cornerback. Ronald Darby's probably not going to come back till preseason of week 3, so you really don't know what you're going to get out of it. So, Sidney Jones, I am praying to God that he, steps up and does something this year and hopefully stays healthy. We've already enough that this medical staff that we all know hasn't been doing that good with these players, because if this many players goes down, as many players goes down like this from last year, that's just insane. Either they're not doing the right thing, they're not, the sports science isn't working to keep their bodies refreshed. I don't know what else to even tell them right now. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Sidney Jones has just got to step up. And that's really it. So I'll see you guys later. Shakes caught up, fouls fly.